By listening to the following, you are acknowledging that the comments, opinions, and analyses expressed by Metatope LLC, its representatives, or any other contributor are for informational purposes only and should not be considered individual investment or legal advice or recommendations to make an investment or adopt any investment strategy. You should be aware of the real risk of loss when buying and selling any assets, including but not limited to NFTs, tokens, or securities. Always conduct your own research and strongly consider seeking the advice of a financial or legal expert. And now, here's Crypto Chris G with TopeTalk.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing today? Thanks for getting here a little early. Of course, I don't know how to do the music sound thing. I've got all these cords everywhere. I've got things plugged in the computer. I got things plugged into this phone. I've got this little box with a bunch of knobs. Never hire me to DJ a wedding or anything of that nature. I can barely, turn on my car radio, but, I'll definitely have to figure this out for next time because our man Cryptomatic is had to have an emergency situation, so he's taking care of his health. So prayers and thoughts for him. Make sure he's always stays healthy. But it's good to see everyone showing up early. Thanks for stopping by. I see we got Mick in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. I actually dropped you a DM today. We had an awesome meeting with Van Gogh, one of the homies from the LA area, and obviously always good to kind of fill them in on what we're up to at Metatope. But yeah, Mick, if you definitely want to check your DMs, bro, it'd be great to hop on a call and show you our behind the scenes stuff that we got coming up and get your feedback on everything. So it'd be sweet. Yeah, thanks for jumping in, everybody. Not expecting too much of a big crowd today, but that's okay because right now we're doing these spaces every Thursday just to make sure everyone knows we're still building and we haven't gone anywhere. Technology is fun. The last 10% is the hardest to get over, and we are so ready to launch a product here coming up in the near future. But happy Thursday! While everyone trickles in, let's get Enzo up here. Mick, if you want to come up on stage here, man, I'll shoot you an invite to come speak real quick. I've heard some great things. I heard great things about the spaces. It was yesterday. Frank dropped in to the youth space, so that was pretty sweet. Definitely need to get in there more often. I've been slacking on my spaces attendance lately. Just got back from Miami, so I'll definitely pick that up. Yeah, what's going on, man? Thanks for jumping up on the stage. How you doing?
What's going on, man? Things are good. We've been going hard, but wanted to just see what you guys got cooking, catch up, say hello. Yeah, man, Van Gogh is my G. We've been the youth spaces, the energy for the people who want to be around right now is fantastic. It's nice when the community or your people are out there trying to find their people and just be on the hustle. And it really feels like that's what's going on. So, hey.
Oh yeah, man. Now that's fantastic, dude. It's kind of crazy because, it's cool to see a community, not like a takeover, but just spending more time and making, keeping the awareness on the project, not putting all that pressure on the founders and that team, letting them cook in the background, and that's something that a lot of projects, start off with, but over time it kind of like fizzles out and seems like the youth community is still strong after all this time. And it feels, you kind of get that like market sentiment a little bit that we're almost there, like we're almost there to where we're going to have a lot more eyeballs. And we're already seeing that with like, Elon Musk talking about NFTs on the Rogan space. You've got Andrew Tate last week with his 10-minute rant, and that's okay. Like regardless if it's, good or bad publicity, any publicity is good. So super excited to kind of just dive in with a few things. See who else is here. What's up, Walker? How you doing, man?
Yo, what's going on? It's been a really good week. It's good to see some familiar faces. Thanks for coming up here, mate. Yeah, man, I'm excited to chop it up with you boys today and ladies.
Yeah, we got Tina in the house. I hope she's doing good. And I see Poco stopping in, man. I tell you what, I haven't wanted to try a beer so bad as I have wanted to try Poco's beer, and I still haven't done it. But that is going to end soon. I mean, next time I'm in LA, it's happening. No fans or buts. Definitely need a can of the awesome beer that he's created over there, and super bullish on everything that he's got going on. But yeah, super interesting week so far. We all witnessed the little bit of the long squeeze. The Bears got wrecked. That was nice, good feeling. I saw a little bit of people come active on Twitter that have been dormant for a while, kind of probably just, checking in, seeing what's going on. I'm not sure if everyone's convinced yet that we're, out of the bear cycle, but for the most part, it seems that people are just, enjoying a little bit of price action. And, we've seen a little bit of Solana price action today, some Cardano price action, a little bit of Matic, but anything's good. Anything's better than red, right? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Before we jump into the market analysis by Walker here, I wanted to give a shout out to Enzo because now every time I log onto my Instagram, my feed is loaded with Andrew Tate Top G stuff. I think my phone's been listening to him talk in the chat on these Twitter Spaces, so now I'm officially a Instagram Top G, just absorbing all the shorts that they have marketing to me right now. I can't believe it. I'm literally like, some of this stuff actually makes sense. So what's going on, Enzo? How you doing, bro?
Hey man, I can't really talk too much today. I'm actually extremely busy at work right now, but I just wanted to jump up and say hi. And yeah, the market has been great this past week. I got into a couple meme coins and been doing good, so that's been entertaining. I haven't gotten into meme coins in like months, so it was nice to get back in. But yeah, I have to listen for the most part because work is actually extremely busy right now.
All good, brother. All good. Thanks for just hanging out with us while you're grinding away in the the Web 2 stuff going on out there. So yeah, Walker, if you want to run us down in the market analysis, and we can talk about some youth stuff. I wanted to talk about a little bit of NFT things. I knew there was a drop today for the homies at Rival Bears, but yeah, let's jump in the market. What are you seeing? I heard there was some stuff about Apple today, right? And also, didn't Meta do some announcements too?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. From a broad perspective, the dollar is really kind of looking like it's trying to form a top here. We have been just on an absolute tear since July, and it's definitely developing a range here. We've kind of put in a double top on the daily, right around that like 107 level. But it's also held support right here where it's set, and this is a long-standing resistance level. So this could just be like some natural capitulation while this thing cools off a little bit and gets ready to go on another tear. As the dollar has started to cool off, stocks, risk assets as a whole, really went on a tear. We have seen the volatility index come down. And, last week we were talking about on the show how the volatility index looked like, it was coming potentially to the top of a range. It hit the upper level several times. Really was kind of looking like it was going to put in a lower high there. And it did. And the volatility index has come down to some lower levels. And as it did, the S&P and the broader risk on asset market, really went on a tear here. We saw, the S&P since the 23rd, has put in over 6%, which is pretty awesome, pretty volatile, and kind of I think reasonable. Looking like going into Q4, looking at earnings coming out. A lot of these companies are projecting, that the consumer is actually going to be quite strong this holiday season. And yeah, we were selling off really hard, had this strong bear narrative rolling in. Rolling into November here, and we're just going to have to wait and see, right? Historically, November, December are really strong months. Not that we have not had some bad ones, but historically they're very strong months, rolling into an election year. We have a lot of things, although the sentiment has been negative, we have a lot of we have some strong bull cases as well. Hopping over to Bitcoin, I think we all know the story. The Moon Boys are back. The Bitcoin gurus are coming out of the woodworks, and boys, 50K. Okay, so, Bitcoin, as much as I think that a lot of us may think, be sitting here thinking, hey, the rally's over, we pumped up, we're going to see some capitulation. Man, I mean, it's still looking strong at these levels. I mean, looking at Bitcoin on the 4 hour, it's come down just a little bit, holding all meaningful support and moving average levels. And currently, it's popped back above. As we went on this run, we came up, highest candle body closes right around 34.4550. We made a little bit of a higher high at the 34.760, right around there. We have come back, and now we're trying to flip that to support. It is riding on that level right now, and if you see, this support level hold, and some volume come in, which we haven't been seeing too much of over the past 24 hours. If we get some good volume here, we could see Bitcoin go on another run. I think that we all understand the narrative and kind of what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, you have Larry Fink, debatably, not necessarily a good thing, but one of the most influential, financial speakers and influencers, if you will. And I mean, guys, the standpoint of these massive institutions has went from, this is rat poison, absolute fugazi, to the future of the financial system is tokenizing these assets. I mean, it is really just incredible to see how they flip flopped. And I think in a lot of cases, we get these narratives, and we get these scenarios where it's to buy the rumors, sell the news. And I think it's really interesting and important for us as a community to really, think about how this plays out here. And, as we get closer and closer to a reality of a Bitcoin ETF, what kind of volume is really going to flow into this market, over a week, over a month, over a 6 month period. And I think it's going to be really, really fun times. And yeah, guys, so, we can dive deeper in, looking at the NFT space, the BAYCs, everybody's screaming they're dead at 23 ETH. I think they're back above 30 now, and I think that one thing that I see so commonly, right, and I'll tell you why, but is when people are saying it's dead, it's over, it'll never come back, is precisely the bottom or very close to it. And it's because a bear market ends when nobody is left, when everybody's bullish, when there's no more Jeets to sell, the bear market ends. And that's exactly what happens on the way up too. So this can be great, indicators. And that goes back. You got to flip your emotions and buy those opportune times. Let's get it. Thank you for listening to my monologue.
Let's go. Good stuff, Walker. 100% correct there. Buy the hype, sell the news, and know how to hold your emotions when you're seeing all the fear and FUD, like all that. That's typically when you're gonna hit your bottom prices. And yeah, you got all the Bored Ape stuff happening now. Everyone's in Hong Kong right now except for us. Six, what's up, my brother? Bored Mafia, what's up, baby?
Man, what's up? What's up, man? We Bored Mafia in the house, man. Blessed, man. Just counting my blessing. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's Thursday. It was my birthday month just passed, so I've been turned the fuck up and having fun. Just enjoying, man. It's a great fucking time to be alive right now. I feel like a lot of people focusing on a lot of the negativity that's going on in the space, that's going on in the world, which is fucked up. It's a lot of horrible things happening in the world right now that we don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's like we can sit here and read do some read the market and the news and romanticize with the idea of what's going on or technical analysis, We can just look at trends. We can do all of that shit. You know what I mean? It's fine. But the world is changing. A lot of things is happening, and anything. One thing that we don't know is what's going to happen. Is people. It's just fucked up, man. So anything can happen. So just build your relationships, man. It doesn't matter what happens with the market. It doesn't matter with what happens with crypto. The relationships is going to make the difference. You know, that's why to me in real life events is very important. I like to look at somebody in the face and shake their hand. Um, whether we do business in the future together,
And
whether
put
we
your
build.
seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt
Wait,
on.
hold on, I just pulled off. I got you. I got you. I got you. It's yelling at me. So it's one of those things that it's important. It's important that if internet, social media is too much, just log off. Fucking go touch some grass, touch some ass. You know what I mean? Just unplug for a minute. Like you have to unplug. You can't allow this shit just to drag you in so much because it can consume you. It's like for a second I'd be like, fucking Twitter's so toxic, man. Like people is always just focusing on the negativity of everybody. You can do 1,000 things right. As soon as you do one little thing that somebody don't, oh man, but look at it's like fuck, like it's okay, it's life, relax, man. But it's amazing to be here, man. What's cooking, man? What's up with everybody? I see all y'all here. Machiavelli, Cuss. What's up, Crypto, Metatote, man? My partner Walker, mate. What's up, man? Everybody in this motherfucker. I'm just gonna be pulling up in a second. He was just doing something with his kid. What's up, man? What y'all got going on? I know y'all keep building. One thing for sure, I'm gonna tell you, Metatope, Crypto, Chris, Walk, y'all some hard working motherfuckers. Listen, I give credit when credit's due. You guys are gonna go everywhere. You guys gonna talk to everybody. Like the way that you guys represent the company is fucking amazing. It's like we have to understand we are DJs, but we are different. It's people got to think outside the box. This is not the traditional way of doing things. Our fucking golf course where people sign deals at and you get to know the people is these clubs, these events, not just the conference, not just hey guy. Nah, it just, everybody's different. You know, man, it's different. You gotta be in tune with the culture. And you guys are dope. Always been very supportive and dope people, man. You know, I'm always gonna rock with y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, we love you, man. Go ahead, Walker.
Yeah, no, same, man. We got mad love for you six, and I think we're going to be able to do some really cool things in the future. We need to hop in to call all spaces because we got something that we're going to be rolling out in the next couple of weeks, and I think there's some super cool activations that we could do to bring value to your brand and grow ours also. But dude, thank you so much for stopping by, and dude, I'll shoot you a message. Let's definitely hop on a call next week.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy. It's sad because like a lot of engagement on this platform comes from like negativity too, and some people get really caught up in it, and it gets to their head, and it becomes like a little bit of their like go-to type of reaction or go-to type of content creation, and I can't wait for that to turn around and really show who's the relevant ones and who are the ones that have been continued to strive and are here for the right reasons. And that the whole Twitter getting paid and stuff like that, that's also something that's gotten to some people's head. And now when we were back, I think all of us here were probably here a year plus ago when Spaces had 300 people. I mean, we had 250 300 people every single week, it felt like. And all you wanted to do was impress people and have a great time, and you get to see them at IRL. There's people I really don't want to see now in IRL just for the way that they treat people. And it's kind of like, what, that's just not the right way to think about it. So I put all that away. I don't put any of that in my head. I don't let it get to me. And I just can't wait to spend time with all the MFers that have been here. If they've taken a break, that is what it is. I can't wait to see you too, because we're all still here and we're all gonna make it. We all know who we are. When you really you can look at yourself in the mirror and know that you're here for the right reason. The people around you are obviously gonna feel the same way. And nah, man, what you said, Six, is 100% correct. Just everyone here at Metatope, we're gonna grind our ass off till as long as it takes, man. At this point, as long as it freaking takes. So let's go, baby. I saw you
But,
had your hand up,
but
man.
that's how it's supposed to be. You know, it's nothing is going to be nothing worth having. It's gonna be easy, bro. Nobody's saying none of these shit gonna be easy. It's gonna be worth it at the end. We've been here, we've been fucking getting beat up by the market. Um, dealing with all these drugs and all these scams and all these toxic people, but we still here. That's what's important. Showing up to work. Like, you know, man, people showing up every single time. And it's different. You see, you got to know how to make a difference between a PFP and the people. I believe in the people. It's not about a project. You see, that's the difference. It's like when you believe in just the project, we done got rug many times because of that. It's a hype. You get the hype, but when it's the people, when I'm bullish on people, man, and I'm bullish on y'all. So it's like 100%, man, it's different. You know, you catch these guys in the daytime. The same thing with us. It's like you catch me in the daytime, I'm still gonna be myself, but I can go from helping the kids and doing things with the kids to turning up in the club at night. At night is different. You know, it's a different. I wear different hats. I'm sorry. I call that a balance. You know, man. I get and it's just the reality. We can go from passing out thanks to the homeless or helping the kids. And then 9 o'clock at night comes. You know, it's a different person. Don't ask me about the kids. We're not around the kids right now. We're doing grown people shit, and that's okay. That's the beauty of fucking Web3. Is like I'm always just gonna be me. I'm genuine, and people is here. And for those that listen or listen later, just understand it doesn't fucking matter. Just be yourself. It doesn't matter if you're socially awkward. It doesn't matter if you're introvert. It doesn't matter if you're just out there loud or super quiet. Just be yourself. Because if you're yourself, it doesn't matter where you get placed at. You're gonna be fine. Because people, hey, they're gonna like it. Your tribe is gonna rock with you. That's all that matters. Just find your fucking tribe, stick to them, appreciate good people, and build some dope shit. And don't do nothing grimy for other people. And shit, you're gonna be alright.
That's right, brother. Make did you have your hand up earlier? I saw it.
I mean, you know, first of all, shout out my G Poco. I hope you're hitting them straight out there. Machiavelli, my G. Jordan, it's been a hot minute, and Walker the fam, but just connecting with good people, you know where you're going. I mean, honestly, like when whatever happened with Frank, when it was his turn to get his pound of flesh, just like everybody else has had to take that, no matter what project it is. So he got his pound of flesh. He made a great move, and it was a little toxic in certain places, but a band of us. There is a large group of people, including Poco and a lot of other people, who are like, "Yo, we don't need to wait for Frank to be in a country club filled with dope people." I mean, I've made some of my closest friends of the last few years through the U community, and then they're dope people around it, right? So, I mean, I play a shit ton of golf. If I was trying to join a country club where I had like-minded individuals in my life, I would plunk down. I just literally shot a brand new golf course made from a super dope architect last week. Those people were plunking down 50, 100 racks to go hang out and be a part of that, right? And sure, you get dope ass golf. I mean, you're talking about the best, but what's a basic golf course? What's that muni rental? I live on a golf course, right? So instead, I'm finding people who want to build, and I'm kind of on the other side from a lot of youths, because I do a lot of metaverse related events, things, building, DJ battles, you name it, all sorts on all different platforms, right? So I don't quite fit the mold of like what a lot of people are into on in the youths, but they've embraced me and let me shine anyway. So you find your people. I also think like a lot of people who caught that early fame or already had some and just wanted more expectations back from the community, they had to evolve into the next like characters. Like you can only, if you take your PFP to the point where you feel like you're not getting a return that you feel you're due for whatever reason, whether you could make money from Twitter or from a brand, well, that's because you got there, and it's okay to go. Let the next people step up. We've met so many dope people because more people are like, they feel more comfortable to come up because it's not like the old top top dogs, you know what I mean? So the vibes, like, I don't, and that's not just them. Like, I'm heavy into the kid called Beast and probably use their assets. I run around as my kid called Beast in Spatial and Hyperfi. I've got a project coming out right now that we'll see what happens, but there's some fun coming into Decentraland. So I get to run around as my IP already. Um, but that community is another one where a bunch of creators just came in, right? So the energy's better because the flippers and people thinking all the stuff is going to Valhalla are starting to shake out. And now you get to kick it with some dope ass people. Shout out Van Gogh.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's right on track. And I think this space is all about adapting. It's if you're not happy where you're at, there's plenty of other places to go and test the waters and see what you can, if you're a better fit. And I don't think, no one's forcing you to hold an asset. No one's forcing you to buy an asset. No one's forcing you to sell one. Like it's still your decision making. And I think you hit it on the nail on the head. Is like there's a place for everyone. You just got to find your place. And yeah, no, shout out Van Gogh. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Awesome meeting today with you. Really excited to see the future of everybody in this ecosystem, man. God, it feels like we're getting closer and closer. I'm glad to see people actually made it out to Hong Kong. Saw that even Azuki had a party out there in Hong Kong last night. I even think Doodles had a party. So it just shows that it's not just a Bored Ape event. It's more than that. It's more than Ape Fest. It's a festival for holders of any Web3 basically. And yeah, what a great way to show international presence, not just keeping it all in the United States. And people are so far, based on just doing a little bit of research on the timeline on X, we're seeing a lot of very bullish and very positive pictures and conversations. So excited to see that continue to happen as this as Ape Fest continues and past Ape Fest, hoping a lot of these Bored Apes and a lot of these different communities come back from this real life IRL event and follow through into like the Art Basel, because that's pretty much what's coming up next in my book, and excited to see everyone who's going to be down there. But yeah, so wanted to kind of touch base on what we're seeing out here in the news space real quick. Looks like SBF himself is from what I'm reading, it's not going very well for him, which is bullish because it sounds like he recently lied to get customers' trust, is what the prosecutors are pushing towards. He used I don't know, like 150 times yesterday or the day before on the trial. So it's looking good for us to get some justification. But time will tell, and I think that we're all bullish that this is going to this whole FTX thing is almost in the books. Mark it off, chapter done, kind of stuff. And yeah, was excited to see that in the news. We also saw SafeMoon, the executives charged. The team got charged with multiple fraud counts, and arrests were made by the SEC. This is probably one of the only times I've agreed with like an SEC situation. But yeah, the coin price tanked right after that announcement was made. Interesting to see where that goes on. I don't know if anyone here has anything they want to add to any of that stuff. But that's just basically the current news in the marketplace. I wanted to ask you, Six, what's your plans, brother? I know that you told me you're coming to Tampa soon.
Uh, yeah, I have a meeting in Dallas. I got to go to Dallas this weekend for some things coming up, and Art Basel might be involved with an event. Outside of that, I want to come to Tampa probably the week before Art Basel, last week of November or the first week of last week of November or the first week of December, and then just just figuring this nonprofit. We about to apply for the nonprofit 501c3 status on the Crypto Pioneers. For those that don't know, me and Honest, we teach financial literacy in the inner cities for free. We travel around out of our own pocket. We set up conferences for the inner cities, and part of that, we put in Web3. We are into crypto. Web3 is very important. Blockchain technology is the future. So a lot of these kids, a lot of these people on this underprivileged communities need to know that. Man, it's always people ask for everything. And a lot of philanthropy work. I'm also working on doing something in Colombia right now. They have an old folks home and an orphanage in this remote place. A lot of them people, like, their houses is fucked up and they don't have no bed. So that's something that I'm working on, like, for early next year, that I want to just come out there and kind of fix their houses. It doesn't cost much. So help some of them people fix their roofs and get some beds for the old folks over there in Colombia. That's one of the things we might have some coming up with Christmas. Might be in Philly. It's a toy giveaway for Christmas, and Thanksgiving. I usually do some in Thanksgiving for the homeless. That's far as that, and and a whole lot of partying and fucking Art Basel. Like I said, it's a balance of fucking life. So
So you said a lot, but one thing, if you were talking about doing charity work in Colombia, please let me know, because one of my best friends, he's in Cartagena, and he moved there from the States, loves it. He does that. He just built a school for the children there, and then also, man, I just want to
in
say, like,
Cartagena.
yeah, correct.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm half Colombian, so I lived out there for 10 years, bro. When I was a kid,
Oh shit.
so yeah, that's something, that's a piece of my heart.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. And dude, Matt, like, just Matt respect on, working with kids, man, and helping them, because I really feel like, as I got older and I looked at the educational system and how it was set up, and the fact that, like, people go to school for 18 to 24 years of their life, all to get a job, all to make money, but the school system doesn't even teach you how money works. It doesn't even teach you what money is.
A
Bro,
hundred percent,
bro,
a hundred percent. They,
you go
they they
around.
program you for that, like you just said. You said it right. Like, they program you to just to be a worker. Like, even with my kids, like I told them, like, when in college, y'all gonna go to college, but you're not going to college to get a better job. If you want to go to college, you're not going to college to get a better job. You're going, if that's what it is, if that's what you want. For one, is the experience. I feel like education is important, man. And it's like, you want the experience. The kids want the experience. I'm like, all right, you're going there to learn. Just figure it out. Figure out your life right there. Take the
Take
first
a
year to figure it out,
yeah.
and do what you do.
Dude, 100%. And I think that, like, that's so important. And like, I've noticed, if you ask most people, most adults, like, if you ask them what money is, so many people will say
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
dollars, or I mean, that's what most people say, right? And like, money is a
100%.
medium of exchange, right? And I think that a lot of people here, a lot of people in this space, they understand that, right? Fundamentally, that's the evolution of Bitcoin. Like, not only does it have, like, all these incredible properties, like, as a crypto asset, but it is, arguably, in my opinion, by far the most efficient money that's ever existed. When you start talking about, the transferability, of that, the portability of cryptocurrency assets, there's just nothing like it. And yeah, man, it's really cool to see you making that difference, because if you can interject that in a young person's life, and not even change them, you're literally just pointing them in the right direction. It can literally change the trajectory of
It's
their entire
important,
life.
bro. The next generation, like, yeah, we can romanticize with all what we doing is gonna make a change. Yeah, we are the pioneers of this shit. Yeah, we are the pioneers, and we are. A lot of people be like, we're not early. We're definitely early, bro. It's blockchain technology. The companies are still trying to figure it out how they're gonna integrate all of this with everything. You know what I mean? So there still hasn't been no one that can stand here and be like, well, I went to Harvard for 12 years for blockchain technology, so I am more qualified. Shut up. No, you haven't. Shut the fuck up. Stop lying. So the thing with that is, like, I feel like the kids is going to build, because they're going to run into problems that we don't even think about. In order to have solutions, you got to find a problem. Then you find a problem, then you find a solution. Boom. There are problems we don't think about yet. Down the line, there's a lot of things that's going to be built super dope. The next generation is going to really, because they are born into this shit. We are just learning. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you 18 years old right now here, you was not born in this blockchain technology wave. And the next generation going to understand what digital ownership is. That's 100%. They are on the internet. We are spending more time on the internet, so it is very important, you know. So I'm just doing my part, you know, man. That's all I can do. That is something that's my passion, you know. I love being able to help. So like even people that I come from, you know, people where I come from feel like this is not a place for us because there was never a place for us. At one point in time, people felt like, you know, they're getting picked in the neighborhood because, oh, you a nerd. That's a great thing. Like, my kids are super nerdy, bro. I don't know how. You know, man, my kids don't even cuss or listen to hip hop, bro. And I'm like, y'all know, those who know me, that y'all see how I am. I am like, my kids is, oh. So it's dope for me to see it. And to them, I teach them that. It's like I was a single dad. They 18, 19 now. You know, I started very young. So it's like I told them that it's like it's okay to be different. Just be yourself. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. Keep moving forward and just stay focused on understanding what life is and money. Like economy, people don't pay attention to what's going on in the world. They just consumers, bro. They just want to work and pay bills until they die. Like, but then if you continue just to work and save a little bit and pay bills, this is not the fucking 70s, bro. Education system is still outdated. The judicial system is still fucking outdated. Why the fuck we have laws that we had back in the 1930s is still in effect? Some of this shit don't reply. Like, we have technology now. We have it. You know, hey, y'all know. I'm passionate about it because it just don't make sense. And the people that come from where I come from, that look how I look and talk how they feel like they don't belong here. It's a gap. So I'm trying to bridge that gap between not communication, because communication is not the most important part. I'm trying to bridge that gap between communication and comprehension, because that's what it is. You can talk all day. You can come in here. I can come in here and use $1,000,000 words in a $10 conversation, and no one is going to understand. People is going to feel like, oh, I don't get it. This is Chinese, so this is not. I don't speak. I only speak English. Nah, it's like there's so much talent out there. Like the Web3 have shown me one thing. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are super talented. And I'd be excited because it's like I didn't come on the tech shit. You know what I mean? It's like I had to understand that and learn that as I went. So when I hear somebody I meet, they be like, oh, I'm building this. And like when I met fucking Walker and Chris, they're like, oh, we building it. What? And like that shit, I be excited like it's my shit. Like for real. Anybody that know me would be like, tell me about it. It's super dope because my mind is so expanded now. I have a different understanding. So I'll be like, y'all building this shit. Like you don't even, it's normal to a lot of motherfuckers, but I'm like, yo, that is so fucking just so amazing. So it's like more support. I feel like y'all don't get the credit y'all deserve. Y'all been out here grinding. I feel like a lot of people don't get the credit they deserve because people only support others when it's beneficial to them. That's what happens in Web3. I'm gonna give y'all outside looking unless what benefits me from supporting you? Nothing. It's okay just to be a good fucking person.
True that, bro. Real quick before we gotta make cracking me up, Walker, give Van Gogh a follow back. Van Gogh, his previous account was shadow banned or something, so he made a new one, and that's probably why like he wasn't following you. But yeah, he's now Walker on chain. Before it was like Walker Holmes. So make sure you follow him back, you bozo. Go ahead.
I got you, dog.
Yeah, well, hey, I want to tell you, Six, I'm going to slide into your DMs because my man does education stuff with Bronx Crypto, and it's all on the up and up.
That's my partner, Bronx Crypto, my partner right there.
You see how small this world is? There you go.
Both of them. You can ask them about the crypto party. They know. Me and Honest right there. Bronx Crypto. Yeah, but that's my partners right there, man.
I'm going to send you your brother Biometa because you and him, you two peas, one pod. And I got 2 kids, and I cuss like an MFer, and they pretty good too. So we doing something right. Let's keep it moving, family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, fantastic stuff, man. We it's hard in this space because, like you said, it's like people like to support only when it benefits them, and a lot of the spaces out there, the bigger ones, it's hard to get your on this map right now, and I think that's just short term. I feel like this is gonna still be like one of the main sources of getting information as fast as possible when it comes to this next cycle, and we're just going to be ahead of the game. We're a veteran at how to kind of like manage our time and see where we need to be in order to achieve what we want to achieve the fastest. And I'm really excited to see the evolution of spaces for the Web3 communities. What's going on, Honest? Thanks for joining us, bro. How you doing down there?
Man, that motherfucker say featuring Board Mafia, man. You know I had to slip.
Let's go, Board Mafia for life.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, man. I'm active and attractive, man. You know what I'm saying? It's, man, good to be back in the spaces, man. You know, I don't really come to the spaces unless the homies are hosting them now. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of wish-wash and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But all my homeboys in this motherfucker and all my new future homeboys I ain't met already, man. Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all for bringing me in this motherfucker.
Yeah, we chilling, bro. I can't wait to jump in some of your late night. I don't know what the hell I'm listening to spaces. You know, a lot of stuff that I've never heard in my life before. But hey, I learn something new every time you host a space. So I can't wait for you to, get some free time, talk about some UFOs, talk about 5G networks. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, we just chilling. We were just like chopping it up for a little bit. Obviously, it's a beautiful Thursday. Down here in Florida, man, we got like 70. We're back in the 72s. Or it's so nice out. And I know that everyone's busy, so we're just chopping it up. We're having a good time. A bunch of homies stopped by. But really, I wanted to ask Mick a question. I know that you're in you do stuff with like the AR side of your assets with your PFPs and stuff. And I was just curious. You said you were building something earlier, and I didn't know if you wanted to shed some light on what you can talk about a little bit about what you got going on. Love to hear it.
So, I kind of came in when COVID happened, like at least into the NFT side. I was running around chasing race cars for AMG Mercedes, taking pictures for my boys. We were on the road like 180 days in between, wife and all that life. And then COVID broke. And I wanted to, find a way to keep expressing myself. So I kind of fell into the metaverse stuff. I've got a long history of making art with my photos. And there was a thrilling period of time, and that kind of evolved where we started making NFT, me and my boy in the Bay. If anybody likes that sushi, let me know. Anyway, and that kind of moved on to being like on multiple platforms. We had a 3-floor penthouse first in Altspace VR, RIP Altspace. Although we did dope events, we saw a lot of artists. And that moved into like spatial. I got a condo in DCL. Like in spatial, I was one of the first few to get my beast as my avatar, so I can run around as my IP. We have helped other people do that as well. That also lends itself then into certain codecs, so you could go into Hyperfi, etc. as that IP. So that's something I'm just always interested in. This particular NFT, this Ute, also the real reason besides Crowns of the Alpha, just for those, was because it had a AR asset attached to it, and I really liked the guy who had it prior. And I've been working within that asset to, deconstruct it for the right things, reduce those, and then I get to run around as my IP there. I do stuff with an AR company where we have AR assets like cups and flags and skateboards that I could put any PFP on, and those are XR, right? So I can bring them into the metaverse on almost every platform, from Decentraland, Spatial, etc., Hyperfi, on Cyber. But they also work on your phone. You could add them to Thrill a Shill. So, I'm pretty deep, and then again, I love my Beast community. Raph has been really good to me, and the group of people around there are just blowing my mind every day with what they're pushing out and creating and helping others do it. Like, I essentially have been going back to school as an old man, just taking all their classes, entering their contests, learning about the process. That's been a real gift. So in a nutshell, I do a lot of stuff within that space. We host events, we MC events. I've dropped wearables for a song release that's, out there live right now that I did with a band. So we launched some drip for it, leather jacket. If any of y'all ever want to come by, I'll send you a jacket to come to a party. And we're just doing what's possible. We stream out to multiple networks at once while we do our show and our events, so people can catch it on TikTok or, except TikTok or Twitch or Kick, you name it. We kind of all do a multi-stream. So we're broadcasting out to the world, trying to break through the echo chamber and just keep creating stuff. Big shout out, Rich, by the way.
Yeah, big shout out, Rich, man. That's that Rival Bears I was talking about a little earlier. They're minting today. I'd love to hear some updates from him if he wants to come up and tell us where they're at. But dude, Make, that's awesome, man. It sounds like you're spending your time wisely, and you're doing stuff that actually matters. And big shout out to you for grinding and continue to use this time when it's boring and slow to just keep on building a portfolio of awesome technology. So yeah, I can't wait to jump on a call with you with our team here. But we also had Jordan step up to the stage, CEO and co-founder of Metatope. What's up, bro?
Hey. So I'm like deep into some of these spreadsheets right now, and I just heard Make talking about golfing. So I had to come up here and see where Make is and see if we're getting around in soon. So Make, where are you based?
Currently in Boulder County, Colorado. We were in the Bay before that, and then the city. But we're Colorado, so if you go to East Denver, we could ski and play golf depending on the weather. I'm hoping to come down.
I'm down for sure.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm bringing my clubs to Miami for Basel because I'm left-handed and nobody wants to get in good tournaments and then have shitty left-handed golf clubs to try and rent, So if anybody else is going there and wants to get in an extra round during Basel, it's tough because you only have so much time and you want to hit the spots. But I got a 2-round rule before my clubs leave,
Love it. Well, if you're ever in LA, we'll figure out Basel. But if you're ever in LA, hit me up and bring the clubs. And yeah, all of you guys out in LA, or if you're ever in LA, hit me up and we'll get around in. I'm saying that like I'm a good golfer. I'm not, but I love to golf.
Poco is down there right now, but he is on the golf course legit right now in LA. So you got to link with Poco. He's ready.
He's in the DMs already.
Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. Real quick, I know Make dropped some alpha about Crowns being the alpha. So definitely take note of that because I know the Crown stuff is the community over there is insane for the Crown side. So I know Jordan's got the crown already. I don't have a crown, but I'm gonna keep my eye out. Maybe someone's gonna fat finger a floor there. But in the meantime, Richard, you jumped up here, bro. Thanks for coming up. I know you're exhausted. It's been a long day for you guys. I just got your text. I was just gonna read what you said.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Go
I was
ahead,
like,
man.
damn, this iMessage is fast. Like you got that, you and this guy, man, crypto, Chris, you're on one, man. Reading, talking to me at the same time. Shoot, that's that Web3 attention span right there. But yeah, man, we actually rugged the space by accident. We were trying to switch hosts for the third time. I didn't even know you could do that. Like we had Max and Sanguini at one point talking at the same time on different devices under the same account, which was the first time I've ever seen that happen before. Um, but yeah, so we tried to do it with me because Sanguini had to run for a second, and I guess we dropped the ball on that one. But we're gonna take a little break. We're at like 70, 71, I think around 70% right now, minted. Taking a little break, probably for like an hour, and we'll probably restart the space again. But yeah, been a long day to say the least. How are y'all been doing?
We chilling, bro. Yeah, it was nice to sit in the space earlier today. I was in there for about an hour and a half before I had to jump in meetings and stuff. But now you guys were grinding. Love the energy. Obviously, love what you guys are doing at Rival Bears. The team is stellar and pretty knowledgeable for what for being founders. It just there's a grind. And we can tell that you guys are here to stay. So super excited for you guys to get a get through everything. Go ahead, Mick.
What up, my G? Another city soon, Rich. Hey, I've been off the timeline for 2 days grinding with IRL photo shoots. So I got bears. I got bear staking. Can you send me where and what I'm supposed to do, please, sir?
Wait, are you trying to mint or you mean like with your bears?
I don't know. I got I got 2 bears staking, I think.
Okay.
So was I supposed to? Do I get drop one? Do I have to go hit a button?
Oh,
What
gotcha.
do I gotta do?
Yeah, so no, you don't have to do anything. We were able to pull all the wallets that were staked and all the wallets that were unstaked. So as long as you're on there, you were included in the snapshot for the airdrop. But the airdrop won't be coming till after we mint out. So um,
So what's the mint price for the next bear? I really like that community
Hey, we
for
appreciate you,
sure.
man. I think it's a really cool vibe. I almost equate it to the Metatoke vibe, just chill folks, good folks, that really care about the space and really want to see the best out of it. So, yeah. So the min price for this collection is 25 Matic, and it's on Magic Eden. So same as our original one that minted out like 4 months ago now, but you're actually getting a lot more. So you're actually we'll be getting 2 PFPs. I mean, there's a bunch of other utility behind it, but I mean, in my opinion, one thing that's really showcasing, and I think we talk about a lot, it was the art, just the improvement in the art from Gen 1 to now. And then overall, like the one of the other things we'll be doing is out of the like 1,000+ traits that they have, 5 different tribes again, but different tribes. You're also going to be getting a side like quarter turn PFP as well. So the bear that you'll see me rock right now, that, and then you're gonna have a version. And what the crazy part is, the team is like essentially redoing all the art. So all the 1,000 traits, they're gonna be redoing all the art, so you're essentially getting 2 different style PFPs for 25 Matic, which is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's just kind of where I think the team comes from. And so we'll rather put in the work and let the community, really decide how they want to value it versus putting a ridiculous mint price on it. And yeah, maybe not allowing enough people to. But there's also, as long as you held a OG bear, as you know, like I said, you'll be getting that airdrop as well. So a lot of good stuff.
So Richard,
Yep,
Richard, let me ask you. You said you guys like did a mint like 4 months ago. You're doing another one now.
correct.
Like kind of seeing the space start to catch some interest here. How does it feel like in NFT land as far as a mint? Like, are you seeing like a considerable amount of momentum? Do you feel that, or not so much yet?
That's a great question. So yeah, we minted 4 mints. I mean, 4 months ago, but I didn't join the team until about a month after mint. So I can't lie, I didn't really get to see the like what happened internally. I know it was definitely a grind. It took about a little more than 2 days. I think it was like 2 days and a few hours to mint out that first collection at 5K, and this one is going to be 10K altogether. And let's see, this is the first phase. So the first phase is going to be 7,500 altogether. We're around 70% of that right now. But I mean, I would say there was a lot of momentum coming in. There's a lot of airdrops that'll be going out. So I think a lot of people are rather just, they bought their rival bears and they're just gonna wait for the airdrop versus minting. But I mean, with everything going on in the Solana space right now, I'm kind of bullish. Obviously, the Bitcoin news, ETF news, all that good stuff. So I would say it's a lot more positive, but it seems like there's still a bit of hesitance to go out and spend, or maybe that's just because we provided some good utility. Well, we're essentially airdropping it and giving back to the holders, and that's something that we've just always done. So our philosophy is to give back to the people that are supporting us the most, and yeah, I think overall it's been working, and we're just sort of strategizing like, all right, so it's gonna be a little tougher than we expected type thing, but we're not shy about it. It's I mean that's how we've grown the product to the point that it is now, And I think the mindset and why I even decided to join the team was always long term. So to me, it's like, all right, play ball.
Well, slide into your boys' DMs so I could get another one.
I got
I'll
you. I
ride with.
got you.
Yeah, bro. It's good that Magic Eden has really created itself as a staple. Next to these other platforms that has these auctions or these systems to move the NFTs. But it's they've really stapled themselves. When Magic Eden first came in, I think we all remember being there. And from there till now, and they've continued to grind and hustle and create a better user experience. And I'm glad to see that the mints are going successfully through their platform, and people aren't having that issue of knowledge to get to Matic, ETH on Matic or whatever you have to do to get over there to buy something. I'm pretty sure they make it super easy now, and that's creating that next level of onboarding, because there's onboarding within onboarding. If you really look at it, a lot of people don't know how to move an asset to Polygon or ETH on base, and your mint here is definitely providing an experience that people either forgot how to do, have done in the past, or this is their first time. So shout out to you guys for keeping it going, and look forward to seeing you guys here mint out. And we'll definitely have to celebrate next time we see each other in person, if it's not Art Basel.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. No, it's a
You sound tired.
dude, because I am. I'm running on like 2-3 hours of sleep. Yeah. So it's been a long day. Was running the space there for who knows how long, for a little bit. Had a work meeting at the jump off for, came back and just kept going. So we grinding. That's. I mean, we all know the thing that I personally dislike, and now you got me going a little bit on my soapbox, but because I mean, I personally don't like when I hear founders that kind of just give up. Don't get me wrong. I know it's you might jump in thinking things. I mean, there's a lot of uncertainties and things like that. But I just when I've just seen so many. I've been to so many projects, and I heard you hear the saying, building in public is hard or something like that. Like versus building like in Web 2 where you don't have to be as public about it, or maybe people are a little more patient because their money isn't on the line. Um, but I'm just like, and when I hear that, what I hear in the background is like, oh, I thought this was gonna be a breeze, or like, it's like, what did you think? This is essentially running a business on the blockchain where everything is public. So you just thought you could just come in here and make some money and everybody be happy, clappy. But anyway, so to me, like, I think this is just showing one that First Mint wasn't easy, even though it may seem like it was easy just because it happened in just a little over 2 days. But overall, like nothing in this space is easy, and I'm sure like you all know that the stuff that you guys are building is absolutely insane. So I would love to hear just like some of the trials and tribulations you all have gone through and what that looks like in your world.
Go ahead, Jordan.
How's it going, Jordan? How's it going,
Spreadsheets.
Walker?
What's up, Richard, man? Good to talk to you again, dude. Everybody up here. I mean, Make, it's been a while. Yeah, dude, I live inside of spreadsheets, which is just awful, but I'm a numbers nerd, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, man, I think the consistent theme that we've had, and like looking back where we were a year ago, and seeing with tech development, the biggest thing is that last 10%. There's so many like games out there, projects out there that say they're at the last, like, okay, we're 90% done. Like next week we'll have that ready to go. We're putting the finishing touches on it. And that's the hardest part. Like definitely the finishing touches. And that's what I think gets a lot of people to quit and leave. And it's by far the most frustrating thing is with any tech development, it's just that fine tuning process. So I guess that's really where you gotta focus the most attention and really just kind of just grind it out, because it's a brutal process, but it seems like it's worth it. I don't know. We'll tell you here soon. But like we're finally having a couple things come to fruition, that some cool tools that'll be available. we're testing them right now. We're testing user-friendly versions, and we'll have a cool drop coming out. Not an NFT drop, but a tool coming out for creators to use very, very soon. And that's going to be followed. Once we start releasing one thing, our goal is to continue to release new products and new technologies. So with this technology, it's gonna be fun, and been keeping it. We've put some teasers out there, but there's gonna be some more stuff coming out, and you guys will be the first to know. I don't know, Walk. Did I miss anything, Chris?
No, that's why I let you handle it, because I wasn't quite sure what we could say. No, that's it. I mean, he had on the nail there. I mean, it's all about that last 5 to 10% of when it comes in the tech field, and really it's a tough balance between building in public and trying to create hype and speculation, because that's all the space has ran on in the last last year and previous year before that, when in 2021 to 2022 when the NFTs and all this stuff happened. It's like the speculation and that hype was really what drew these price go up. But right now you've got a lot of companies who are taking the more like the more just I would say web 2, but just coming with an approach where we want to say stuff about things, but we also understand that we have to keep some stuff underneath wraps, because it needs to have that bang, right? It's got to be like, holy crap, this is sweet. And it's a really fine balance, I think, that all the founders in the space that are building are dealing with. And it like you said, it's that we're not going to announce anything until we have a working product, versus selling ahead of time and then filling in the blanks later, or giving up as a founder and not filling in the blanks. And that's just not the way we want to handle our business. And being fully doxed versus undoxed now is kind of like the way that a lot of companies have gone, including ourselves. We're all fully doxed out there. And I think we really appreciate, I think I can speak for everybody at Metatope. We really appreciate the kind words from everybody here. And we're definitely not going to let you down, because we're ready. We're getting so close to ready to rock and roll. And I think that it's going to be an absolute fun experience for not only us, but everyone's going to know as much as we will, because we're going to come out with a bang, and we're going to show everybody that what we've been building for the last 2 years is going to be here to stay, and hopefully, in our eyes, is going to revolutionize the space in our own part. We're going to stick to our lane, be the infrastructure of all these pieces of the puzzle out there, and what's missing is that handshake. It's missing that final piece that connects those roads. And whether it's our mocap, whether it's these tools that are coming, it all in the bigger picture is built to work together. And that's something that is very important to us, is making sure that we're driving an ecosystem that it goes a full 360 for the all of our offerings. So yeah, guys, I want to appreciate everyone for being here. We're going to go ahead and just do some final goodbyes and stuff. Man, it was a great space seeing everybody stop by. Again, we do this every Thursday. Don't feel like you have to be here every Thursday. We want to make sure everyone knows we're still here. We're rocking and rolling. But in these next couple of weeks, definitely want to pay attention, because we're going to start doing those announcements. We're getting ready to ramp up. And as our motto right now is, it's time. So thanks everyone for being here. Make, if you want to lead off with a quick closing thought, we'll run over to Six and the Mafia team. And then we'll let Richard end off with a quick rival bears.
It was great catching up with y'all. Can't wait to to take a call with you guys. Great energy. Love to see you building. Rich, you're my absolute G. No doubt Van Gogh crowns of the Alpha. But I'm a hazmat first. So there you go. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. I'll see you in some metaverse somewhere.
Let's go, baby. Six, man. Board Mafia.
Man, what's going on, man? I definitely appreciate y'all bringing us here. Like I always say, man, if you need a fucking unplug, just unplug. Live in real life, man. Live in real life. There's still real life connections. It's very important. Don't get consumed by social media. Man. Jordan is consumed by spreadsheets. That's different. That's straight work. That man right there, man, got 30 rooms in his house just for spreadsheets and paperwork. Man? But that's different. You don't have to be like Jordan. Be like yourself. Outside of that, man, we see you. I see y'all, Jordan, Chris, Walker, Metatope. Y'all keep grinding. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. We're going to keep it going.
Thank you, bro. Honest, you want to just say something real quick? I didn't know if you want to.
I do want to say something, man. Health is wealth, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get your exercise out here, man. We're trying to live as long as possible and trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring these kids along with us, man, trying to teach and train and you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying health is wealth, man. Make sure you get out there, get your jog in or something, man. Drink some water instead of some fucking Dr. Pepper all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say, man. Appreciate you for bringing us up, man. It's that board mafia shit, man. Crypto pioneers during the day, board mafia when the sun go down. And the sun's almost down, so find me a strip club and I'm tapping in. Houston, what's up?
Let's go, bro. Richard, take it away, man. We'll close it down.
No, man, I think everyone said it. Like, one of the best decisions I made was honestly stepping away from the full-time Web3 lifestyle for a year, and kind of just like recentering myself. So yeah, man, like health is completely wealth. Don't completely consume yourself in this space. It does not sleep, so you'll probably won't sleep as well. So yeah, other than that, man, if you all are on the Polygon side, by all means, we would love to see y'all in the Rival Bears. Obviously minting right now. Feel free to check it out. But other than that, man, it's always just great vibing with y'all, and I'm sure we will meet IRL soon.
Yes, sir. Everyone have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you next week.